Well, last night didn't get any better, folks. The hotel that had been booked either doesn't exist or it wasn't where they said it was, because we got to the GPS coordinates and it was in the middle of nowhere. I mean, the middle of nowhere. The day took so long because the boys rode so slow. It was about 35-40 miles an hour for 250 miles. 13-odd hour day. Ridiculous. But it is what it is. We get to what was supposed to be the hotel and it's not there. So it's either a scam or the hotel's just put the wrong address on there, which I have had before, to be honest. But not what you want at the end of a day like that, and certainly not on a trip like this where nothing seems to have gone right. So we end up having to turn round, retrace our steps for a good 30-40k back to the nearest town, Sefrou, and I just used the sat-nav to find the nearest hotel, which is this place. Total Kazi, but it's dry, it's not warm, it's freezing, hence why I'm still in my bike gear. There's no hot water, there's no breakfast, there's nothing, it's literally a room. So, back on the bikes today, let's see what today brings.
Well, we just come through the outskirts of Fez. Massive city this is. We still need to eat, but I didn't want to stop in Fez because A, you're right bang in the middle of a city, so no idea what the bike security situation would be like, and B, you'll end up getting swarmed by folk looking for money and all that sort of stuff. You don't get a moment's peace. So I know the boys aren't in the mood for that today, so I'm trying to find somewhere on the outskirts of town. Come on, bike gods, give us a break, let us enjoy it, just for the last 2 days.
Gentlemen, how was yesterday?
Do you want the truth?
Yes, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
No, it was a long day.
Yeah,
Long day.
295 miles.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Oh, forget the decimal point. These roads.
Yeah, they're great roads. Interesting. Met lots of people.
Thunderstorms.
Were you on the same day as me?
Oh yeah, our hotel was built in 1938.
We sit in the Grotty Bar.
The Grotty Bar. And I stood in the middle of the swimming pool with all my bike gear on and didn't get wet. I even took a photograph.
That is not what they were saying earlier. I think I'll wipe that day from my memory, to be honest.
It's amazing the difference a bit of grub makes. Everyone's fed, watered, slightly better spirits. Let's hit the road. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm currently sat at 60 kilometres an hour on a beautifully surfaced, lovely twisty road, and there's no sign of them. Matt's got bored, he's gone off up ahead. I just don't know what to do. I'm just sat at 60, fourth gear, not touching the throttle. Alan had a pop at me in the restaurant because he said they were told to ride their own ride and he's not prepared to go quicker than he's comfortable. I felt like saying you shouldn't have a bloody licence if you can't ride at this speed. 60k, that's about 40 mile an hour. Poor old Matt, look at him. He's just dying to rag the arse off that bike. I just don't know what to do. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Am I out of order? What should I do? Let me know for future reference. Down below. Whew. What a waste of a road. Mind you, the boys could be enjoying it at whatever speed they're doing, so as long as you're enjoying it, who cares? Country road, take me home to the place. There's a great big drop on the other side, and he's just casually walking along the safety barrier texting. Everyone loves a bike rev. Good boys. Where are you from? Deutsch? Netherlands. Hurdy-gurdy-burdy-burdy-burdy. Ooh, how are we gonna get by you? Hang back. What we got here? Car, lorry. Anything after the lorry? Near. That is looking. Oh, I smell that weed. That is looking likely. Beautiful. Beautiful little section this. Winds its way along the valley. Meh. Poor old Matt. He's running round back there like a sheepdog trying to get him to hurry up, and the There's no hurrying them up. Just up over in that verge there, up in that hill, that's ChefChaouen. So we're nearly there. 5.3k to go. Starting to really like that smell of weed. Ville de ChefChaouen. I'm from the Blue Toon. This is another Blue Toon. Look at that, it's bonny place, isn't it? That's that hotel I stayed in last year. The Atlas Hotel up there on the mountain. And when we do the off-roading bit tomorrow, we have to get up there and get behind it. And I've got to try and remember that track. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Right, we've got to figure out how to get in there yet.
Beard oil. Never leave home without it. Frankincense. And most importantly, a European toilet. Yes! Speaking of which, beer time.
Hey there, buddy, are you doing alright? I'm doing great, as a matter of fact. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road.
Well, second last day in Morocco. Spent the night back in ChefChaouen, at a place called ChefChaouen. Lovely place, very nice. You never knew that existed from the road. Nice, easy day yesterday. Good meal, good sleep. Some of them have even done laundry. So last day, we're going to go head down into ChefChaouen, fill up with some fuel, and then we do the little mountain pass over that big mountain, and then onto a fantastic road to Midit, where we are staying tonight. Should be a very short day. In a beach hotel tonight, then up early Friday, ride to the border, ferry, back to Spain. Should be in Spain by lunch, all going well, but let's not count our chickens just yet. Bonjour, monsieur. Do you know how you put your bike in enduro? Hit mode, and then that's it, right? And now you need the engine on. Alright, and now pull the clutch in and rev, and move forward. There you go, that's it. Right, nice and easy. You don't need to stand up if you don't want to, but I'll be literally second gear trundling along. Okay? Right, we're going to do the off-road track. Woohoo! Let's go. We're just going to do it nice and easy. I'm no off-roader, and neither are these boys, so believe it or not, there's a hotel up here. Obviously it used to be quite a main road. Now it's where all the cannabis is cultivated, as you'll see shortly. All the rubbish, what a shame. And he's off. Mrs. Teapot is really worried at the moment. Derek, the wee cat, he's not come home for a couple of nights, which is most unlike him, so she's a little bit distraught at home at the moment. He's our little baby. I'm sure he's okay. He's about 2 now, so he's probably got the sniff of something. Come on, gents, you need to give it a little bit of throttle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do it, you can do it. They're in a nice little pack behind. I think that was Rossa that went off up ahead. Yeah, it was Rossa. There you go. There's a sort of B&B there, Casa Adil. Top man. Rossa's going to fire on ahead and grab some pictures. These bikes are just a, you know, I mean, this is nothing, I know, but they just make it effortless. Hello. Considering a lot of lads here have never off-ridden before. And there they are, in Morocco, going up over the mountains, on a big old GS, all the luggage, no problem whatsoever. Whoa, whoops, pardon, monsieur, pardon. Oops, made friends there. Oh, jeez. Engine spooked the donkey. Everyone has that sort of stoner look, because pretty much everything the sun touches is weed up here. You look everywhere, you can see it everywhere. It's just grown wild in the sides there. Crazy, isn't it? Look, they just drop the rubbish where they are. Such a shame. We're a hell of a blight on the countryside, aren't we, as a species? Hello, hello. We're a wee bit later than we were last time. A lot more people about. Pretty much deserted, I think, from what I remember last time. Either that or I was just concentrating so much on the road. Scared out my wits. God, I've taken the jigsaw over worse now. Jeez. But I bet it's all the same stuff that some of the boys are feeling behind. Ooh, interesting smells. Right. You know, halfway through this tour I was thinking, would I do this again? And I thought, not a hope. But if you can ensure that the people that come on this trip with me, come on it for the riding, are willing to make some progress, and aren't signing up for what they think is like a luxury sightseeing tour, because it's not, then yeah, I think I probably would. Because you are riding a motorbike in Morocco, it is a great experience. Even though some bits have been horrific for these lads, you know, they'll still remember it, we're still talking about it, they're still laughing about it. So there's great experiences that have been had, and you will have if you come here. The people are fantastic, they're so friendly. They all look like they want to kill you, but they're so nice. You know, when Mick had his dodgy tummy there, when he was feeling a bit ill at the side of the road, just random people in the middle of nowhere were stopping to help. Guy came and gave us a run back to the hotel. You know, there's been some great experiences in this trip. But anyway, I do hope the lads have all enjoyed it, despite the sort of downs. There's been some good ups as well. Hope it's not put them off a bit of adventure travel or coming back to Morocco at some point. We'll see. What a beautiful, beautiful country. Merci, monsieur. Okay. All good. There's a wee bit at the end. We'll pull over near a wee river and sit and chill. Alright? What's that? Mick's saying there's a wee kiddie back there, just like his granddaughter. So he had to stop and give her some pens and crayons. The lads have all bought pens and crayons with them. I never knew anything about this, but apparently the local kids are, you know, over the moon if you give them some pens and crayons and things like that. So, yeah, the lads all brought stuff with them. I mean, look at that. Look at that rock formation there. That's stunning. You imagine these mental people luzzing themselves off the edge of that. Then the old base jumping down into the gorge. Ross is off again. Enjoy yourself, bud. Enjoy yourself. They swim in the sea. We eat them for tea. Oh, bloody big fishes are well sweet. And there's the wee river down the bottom. 5-10 minutes break. I love this part. Look, it's just beautiful in here. Absolutely spectacular. Oh, wow. Look at it. This is just worth it in itself. Check this out, the wee moped. He's probably just going to bomb it up that track. Past all these great big GS's. Wondering why we're making such a fuss. A little bit of dirt. All the bank and everything's gone. You used to be able to walk out into the middle and there was a big seated thing in the middle. It's all gone. River's too high.
The weather is clear and the sky is blue. Anything I want, baby, I can do. I'm on a roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on a roll.
So, just had a beautiful little stop there. Cracking spot. I think we are on the P4105. Life is good. Do you know what? I think everyone seems to be relaxing now. I think it's because we're near the end and they're heading back home. So I think secretly a lot of them were very apprehensive about coming to Morocco and being in Morocco because it's the unknown, I think. And I get that, I totally get that. I've been like that before. They're a nice bunch of lads. Very nice bunch of lads. And this is an adventure. I've been saying it to them all along. It's an adventure. Things happen. So now, all the way to the end here, hang a right, and we are on, from what I remember, is a fantastic riding road. God, look at that place down there. Oh, looks insane. Wow, look at it. Beautiful little place. What views you'd get there. Wake up in the morning having your coffee, looking out over the mountains and valleys. Awesome. And if the wind's going in the right direction, have yourself a party with the aroma that will waft down. Speaking of which, I can smell it there. It's a lovely day, isn't it? Great day to take your cow for a walk. It's just a beautiful country. Look at that. Look at that. And now we are on to one of the best biking roads it's ever been my pleasure to ride. I mean, just stunning. Look, you're surrounded by this beautiful countryside. Just spectacular. Let's see if I can grab footage of some of them coming over this bridge. Thank God it started. Forgot to switch the sat-nav off. Right, let's go and catch up with Matt at the front if we can. This thing is shagged. This bike is knackered. Got no guts. Come on. Oh, the oil's knackered. Bike's gonna blow up. See an oil check. Right. Better take it easy. Alex, bloody bike. The bike is a bit knackered. No headlight now. The oil light's on. Ugh. I will just take it easy. Beautiful stretch of road though, isn't it, folks? Great fun. Hopefully the lads are all enjoying it. I cannot wait to get back on Helga. I can't actually wait to get home. It's been great to be back in Morocco, it really has. But I miss Mrs. Teapot and my home. Seems crazy for somebody that's been away for a long time. To go away for 10 days, you'd think it would be easy, but 10 days is quite a long time to be away from home. My chicken strips tours, they're 7 days normally. That's long enough. Get in, do some fantastic riding, and back home. The whole family on a moped there. Mum at the back, Dad in the middle riding it, and the wee baby at the front. Right, we got the band back together, and off we go. My thanks to you, Matt, for your patience. Very much appreciated. Rossa, your sense of humour, man, it's just made this week. It's been an utter pleasure being in your company. And the rest of you lads, it has been a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry this trip hasn't been perhaps what you'd signed up for. Apart from the odd sense of humour failure, to a man, you've all just got on with it, and I do appreciate that. And I'm sorry I've had to continually try and get you to speed up all the time. I'm thinking about the longer objective here, you know, trying to get to hotels for a reasonable time. Nobody wants to sit on a bike for 12 hours. I appreciate the understanding, and I appreciate your sense of adventure. Nearly there. See, that's not good, is it? And that's what it's been doing the whole trip, shaking its head. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, the boys were going on about wanting a McDonald's. Well, there you go. What a difference up here compared to further south in the country, isn't it? The opulence is clearly visible. Indeed. There's a speedboat up on the lawn there. Oh, bon.
Lovely song.
Someone tells me they're homesick. Well, folks, here we are. We're on the last day. We stayed here last night. Tamuda Beach Hotel. The hotel is beautiful. Looks brand new, but it was terrible. One of the worst stays we've had. So anyway, heading to the border. Let's make like the shepherd and get the flock out of here. Just a weird place. You know, it's a beautiful beach down there, but there never seems to be anyone on it. But last night, the beach was just walled off. You couldn't get on it. It still had the plastic wrap on the gates with security around it. Just really weird. It's like it was a town built, but nobody's moved in yet. We'll be home soon, hopefully. Don't want to count the chickens. Massive learning experience. Toro really are going to nail down their marketing for this trip, because it really needs a special kind of character to come on this trip. Because there will be ups and downs. It's not plain sailing. Morocco's still very much a raw country as far as the tourism goes, and you have to accept that if you're coming here. There's not luxury, but obviously there's lots of lessons learned for Toro as well. Logistics, sorting out hotels, you know, making sure they actually exist. Lyndon's going to come away and do another sort of recce trip, I think, to really narrow down the hotels, make some good connections with them, so they're always available. Mosques normally give me the heebie-jeebies, but I always do like to see that one, because you've either just arrived or you're just going. Can't wait to see Mrs. Teapot. Nicky's in a bit of a bad way at the moment. Derek, you know, the little tabby cat, he's not come home for 2 nights now, I think 3 nights, which is really unlike him. So bless her, Nicky is at her wit's end. So am I, to be honest. I'm worried about the wee chap. So I want to get home, give Nicky a hug, and go out looking for our wee boy, see if we can find him. And I need to stop now because we're just coming up to the border. Well, that's us through the Moroccan part, and now we are at the Spanish bit. I hate borders, I really do. It's just a bureaucratic process, but oh man, when you've got other people, it's alright if you're by yourself, you can just blunder your way through, but when you have other people, essentially they're all the same, all the borders, but it's just different ones have different ways of doing things. Anyway, got to switch you off. So that's us sailed through. Spanish side's no problem at all. So it's just off to the ferry, wait for the rest of the boys to come through. Nearly there. Gracias. And we are here. Ferry time. Just got to wait for it now. Well folks, we're here at the ferry port at Ceuta.
Not much I can say really, is there?
Hallelujah.
Viva España.
How's that song go again? Take me home, take me home. Anyway,
West Virginia,
man,
Alabama.
come on. Right, let's start with last night's hotel.
It was the nicest hotel I was ever in, but I think we
Without
agreed
any
that it was.
food.
Oh,
Without any food.
yeah. It was a bit of a fur coat and no knickers hotel. Looked great, but once you opened up, it had its faults. But you know,
Alan, your opinion on last night's hotel?
Very nice hotel. Staff service was appalling.
no food.
Yeah, pretty much.
No drink.
Yeah.
Basil faulty-ish.
So, gents, what's the first thing you're doing when you get back to the base?
Find the
No,
bathroom.
good question.
You're suffering, aren't you? Morocco, sponsored by Imodium. There's the old boys soaking up the sun.
Right, nearly on the ferry. Okay, and we're here. Whew, so that's the crossing over and done with. Very quick hour. I thought it was half an hour, to be honest. It flies by. Wasn't rough, all good. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but I can't wait to have a beer. Grande cerveza, por favor. Well folks, if you're still watching this, thank you so much. It's not been the usual fun and frolics, but I do hope you've enjoyed it anyway. To all the clan members over on Patreon, old and new, thank you so much for all your support. To all the subscribers and new subscribers, you folks are awesome, thank you. Smash that like button, drop me a comment down below. And remember folks, get out there and live your life. Done.